My name's Greg Hawthorne, and I actually built this building, had it built. There's two buildings we build in tandem, and you're standing in our warehouse, what we call our warehouse in Sand City. Our main gallery is in Big Sur, California, but Sand City is a very important part to our business. We have our warehouse here, we have another studio here, which is Sculpture Works. They work with us, and we own the building, but they work with us, and they contract out a lot of our work for us too. Taylor, my son, this is my son here. He works there in Sand City at the Sculpture Works. Does a great job for us. He makes his own art and also fabricates a lot of the stuff that I design for my business. This is Shelby, my daughter, and she is the glass artist. She does all kinds of slumped and fused glass, and I have to admit it's actually looking pretty good. She's a very talented girl, and she's doing some wonderful colors and so forth. We came to Sand City because Sand City was an interesting place that we could actually push our art to another direction, and we started getting into a lot more sculpture. We were doing with steel, and we're dealing with bronze, stainless steel, and concrete, and a lot of different things, and we could do it in Sand City. Big Sur, unfortunately, the noise level of dealing with steel and cutting it and so forth would have been a bit of a problem. And so Sand City took us open arms, and then actually started, we started getting more and more involved with the arts here. Then other artists started to come in, and it's kind of evolved. And then we started this thing called the West End event. It's really taken off. It's actually pretty fantastic. So we're part of it. Our family has gotten involved with it over the years in all different kinds of levels. Now the kids are really starting to take over from Dad, and so they're spending a lot more time down here and are really part of the whole adventure here at the West End. And you'll see some of their work around this is our warehouse. They're going to show you some around the warehouse a little bit. And also we'll have some shots of their own studios where they're working in here in the West End. And it's a pretty good deal. The West End is full of art.
So I do fused glass, so it's layers of glass. I call it almost collage in glass. So I take sheets of glass and rods, powders, frits, and lay it all on top of each other, and then put it in the kiln and fire it at about 1400 degrees, and it will come out looking something like this. Or I could do another firing where I put it in a mold and can slump it into the different shapes, which gets shapes like this. And these are actual plates you can eat off of, and our dishwasher safe, which are always handy. But and then I also make art pieces that go on the wall, are freestanding, and windows, and different kinds of fun art related projects. So like this is in the mold process, but before I was fusing it, and so it all goes flat, and then I fire it flat. This is sheets of glass that are then melted together, and then it's all put together and made into one piece. So these are multiple layers actually that then are fused together, which is and it's just through heat. So there's no vacuum involved. Just
Hello, I'm Fred Saunders. We have Sculpture Works here in Sand City. It's been a really great place to work here. We love the area, and we've been in the town for 25 years and making all kinds of metal stuff, and you know, having a good time with it. And this is my friend Taylor Hawthorne, and take it from there.
Yeah, so we're working on different metal pieces, a lot of fabrication for my dad, Greg Hawthorne, and then a couple other artists and our own pieces. And yeah, we just do metal fabrication mainly with a design base, and it's been a lot of fun, and yeah, it's a great area to work in. Oh, the West End Festival. Well, we usually come together and you know, have a street festival for the day, and we usually put together some artworks to show what we do and just kind of get the public interested in metalwork and the heat and different things that are involved with the process. Now this is a big bronze head, and so this was, the majority of this was fabricated all on that one day out of the shop, and so we were able to use heat, and then later on I patinaed it, and it's actually already going to a client in Colorado. I made it last year during the Sand City event, and then later on sold it, but yeah, it was just a way to get our name out there and showcase what we do. And I've gotten a couple other clients through the West End, and just that one day means a lot to our business as well as to the people going to check it out.